going on, Jerome's? It's a beautiful Sunday. Birds are chirping and stuff. And it's time for another Vikings news dump. So, of course, a little bit later than usual on Sunday because a daddy was out living life, winning the day yesterday. It's good times. Now, you may know that we go through a lot of costume changes on the show, right? We try to, if we're talking about a player, we like to align with their alma mater if we can. We got a lot of college gear. It's great. And today we got the, late great Jim Marshall jersey. And initially, I was going to wear this Michigan hat in support for our guy, J.J. McCarthy, quarterback one. But then I remembered, Jim Marshall went to Ohio State. May not like that. Anyways, rest in power, Jim. That's right, man. Vikings fans are back at TCO Performance Center Bar and Grill yesterday. They saw JJ. It's all a lot of things. I mean, there were some highs. There were some also highs. Good times, man. Also, kicking things off, Emily Leiker of Star Tribune, Donovan Jackson. Ooh, it's for real. Logan Brown, rookie right tackle from Kansas. Vikings legend Chris Carter and Walter Rouse leading a SKOL chant there early on in practice. Now, this is usually rookie duty. Just said duty, but usually this is like soft hazing for the rookies where they have to go out and lead the SKOL chant. Walter Rouse is in year 2 and he's still doing it just because he likes doing it. Because I remember last year it was Rouse. It was one other rookie. It might have been Juergens, where the other rookie was kind of like, yeah, all right, this is cool. This is where I live. This is my thing now. And Walter Rouse is just like. Like Walter Rouse, personality-wise, like Walter Rouse is one of my favorite Vikings. Like he is just positivity and fired up all the time. He's hilarious, man. He's a big-time fan favorite. And I still think if the Vikings hadn't drafted Donovan Jackson, I think that he may have pushed for that left guard spot. But I think he'll be a high-end, valuable swing backup either way. He worked at second-team right tackle yesterday. Also has some guard flexibility, so it's gonna be interesting. Also, Harrison Hawkinson, HNH looking good back at TCO. It's awesome. The main story of the day yesterday was jumping Josh Matelis. Another Michigan man. Sorry, Jim. Schefter. Safety Josh Matelis and the Vikings reached agreement today on a 3-year, $36 million contract extension with a max value of $42 million. So $12 million average can max out at $14 million per, which is still less than Beasley, by the way. Yeah. That includes $25 million guaranteed per agent Drew Rosenhaus. Now, I know people are going to look at this weird, but frankly, I think this is a great value for the Vikings, great value for Josh Matelis as well. And he's fired up to be here. Tweet out, God is great. And in his presser feeding the media jackals, I'm here, baby. I genuinely love it here. This place is home for me. I want to finish my career here. I feel like I embody exactly what we want to build here. We want to win a ring for this city. I understand the city is due for something big. So I'm just pouring everything I have into this. And he's correct. I feel like Matelis he has tons of value in terms of versatility, specifically in this Flores scheme. And it's one of those things where his best value is here, and the Vikings value him the most versus around the league. I think that's sort of reflected in the contract because, I mean, safety, well, also the fact that he's not really like a true safety in the sense of the word like everyone else on this list is. But in terms of safety, off ball, slot cornerback, like he has a ton of value, and clocks in at $12 million average per. Even if he maxes out at 14, he's still outside the top 10 of paid safeties. But we pointed out yesterday he does have the third most guaranteed money of all safeties on 3-year extensions. So he's happy. Vikings are definitely happy. We're good to go. Glad to have a team leader locked in here, and the Vikings. They do it again. They take care of one of their own in-house, whether it's AVG, freshening him up, whether it's extending Josh Oliver. Now they extended Josh Matelis. Now, can we work on a Brian O'Neill extension? Maybe freshening up Jonathan Grenard's contract as well, because I feel like him getting paid half of Myles Garrett and TJ and having similar production, if he does it 2 years in a row, I don't know, man. Also working something out is quarterback one, J.J. McCarthy. We know this, right? So he was on NFL Network as they're rolling through welcome back together weekend, whatever they want to call it. We got the best fan base in the NFL. I guarantee that. J.J. McCarthy has a lot of love for Vikings fans. Well, on one hand, correct, obviously. On the other hand, what else is he supposed to say? You know what? I love Vikings fans. They're top 20 in the league. I don't know, but I feel like I was actually thinking, like, which fan base around the NFL deserves this more than Vikings fans who've been through a lot? I mean, the Bills fans, Bills Mafia. I got love for Bills Mafia, man, because they've been through just as much as we have. Frankly, I feel like 4 Super Bowls in a row would be even worse, right? Because you're just, well, first off, that accomplishment on its face, making 4 straight Super Bowls, winning your conference 4 straight years, that says a lot. But the heartache, because I mean, I think the Vikings lost 4 Super Bowls in 7 years, something like that. It's rough. It's rough either way. Plus, they're hardy, cold weather, the break tables. I mean, Vikings fans are basically Bills Mafia, drink slightly less and break fewer tables, which is understandable because those resin like fold out tables are like $90, man. How do you just destroy them time after time? I don't get it. Don't get it, man. But McCarthy was right. And frankly, I feel like J.J. McCarthy, like, he's so put together. Like, he's like that politician from Parks and Rec where everything is just too perfect. Maybe he's a robot. Just says all the right things. But if he wants to run for president of the United States after the Vikings win a dozen Lombardies in the next 10 years, actually, no, 24 Lombardies in the next 20 years, the exchange rate, that's what happens. I mean, a McCarthy Jefferson ticket in 2048. I mean, I'd go for it. Oh yeah. Also, there's football on the field. We're at Sports Illustrated. 3 touchdowns on 5 pass attempts for J.J. McCarthy in a red zone 7-on-7 period. Aaron Jones, Jalen Naylor, T.J. Hockenson, the recipients. Both incompletions intended for Naylor. Now, it's sort of leaning towards Naylor. All right, so whether it's Naylor or Addison, it's tough to read into things early in training camp. But I feel like, I mean, Naylor could get a lot of work with Addison out. And, you know, obviously they're practicing without Justin Jefferson because of the mild hamstring strain. But after the suspension, the inevitable suspension, I mean, Addison's going to get a ton of work as well. So it could be Naylor for the first 3 games. Could be Addison. Could be similar to last year when Addison was out with that high ankle sprain. But I remember, like, hey, didn't Caleb Williams not have a completion in the Bears 7-on-7 a couple days ago? I'm not saying, I'm just saying, right? Speaking of J.J. Addison, highlight of yesterday was 60-yard bomb, slightly in stride, from J.J. McCarthy to Jordan Addison. Some of you love to see, right? And also, there was a free play situation where the Vikings defense jumped off sides and McCarthy recognized it, went downtown Julie Brown to Naylor and slightly underthrown, but Murph made a hell of a play on the ball. I just love. So obviously, on this channel, we hate Aaron Rodgers, Voldemort, but when the Packers would get so many free plays and they just chuck it downfield, just absolute free roll, because if the interception or incompletion, doesn't matter, it's coming back anyway. I want that. I want that free roll spot for the Vikings offense. Just defense jumps off sides, and the J.J. McCarthy sees it, and he's like, hey, I'm going deep to Naylor, Addison, or Jefferson, or whoever the hell's down there. I just want to see it, man. It's going to be good times. Also good times. Again, this guy just gets it. Staying after practice, signing balls, signing caps, signing things, signing everything. Signing everything for all the fans. Man of the people. You know, that's how we're going to market it. Also in kicking news, Will the Thrill Rocker goes 5 for 6 to end practice. Missed wide left from 48 with wind blowing that way. Hit from shorter distances as well as from 50 and 40. So and 54. So overall, like, Reichard's looked good throughout most of camp so far. Mechanics wise, obviously past the quad issue. It's just, with kickers, you always worry about the mental part, which I think Reichard is mentally strong. So it's something to follow the rest of training camp. And it's also noteworthy that there isn't a second kicker to compete with Reichard, so he's the guy. He's the guy. And I feel like, especially him being perfect before the Colts game, having that quad injury, it's important to note. Lastly, I believe, again, a lot of people have been hating on the Vikings cornerback room, but, the addition of Isaiah Rodgers, I think, is extremely underrated. 2-year, $15 million deal. I think it's a value signing. And plus, Jeff Okudah rising up. Our guy Blackman's running with the second team. Nudie in year 2. All that stuff there. But Rodgers, from Alec Lewis, Kevin O'Connell today on Isaiah Rodgers, when Matthew Caller asked, he's here for a reason. He's already demonstrated why we really wanted to bring him here. Probably one of the faster players on our team. Ultra consistent and confident, never off balance, never panics. Now, Coach Had has already tried to advocate for having him return kicks because he did that at UMass. He's been very successful, ran a 4.28 all that stuff. But I feel like he's going to be starting on the outside with Murph, and generally don't want when you're starting cornerbacks or wide receivers returning kicks. But I feel like also he talked about how he wanted 15 interceptions this year, but he'll settle for 10. I don't know. I just feel it in my bones that he's going to lead the team in interceptions, even though Murph's obviously going to be up there as well. Maybe outside chance he leads the league in interceptions. So I feel like. Again, I feel like this is something to watch. I think he's going to be the value signing of the season, not only for the Vikings, but also for the whole league. It's going to be good. Also, like we said, this is good. Just man of the people. Awesome. Training camp resumes tomorrow. A day off for the team today. But on Monday, full padded practice. Back after things. Fans also back at TCO. It's going to be good. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section. You guys are the best to do. SKOL, production value.